Good afternoon, you guys. Man, I hope and I just pray that you guys are having an amazing day. Man, today's Wednesday. It's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. I didn't come and do the Transparency Tuesdays, like I said that I would, but I'm learning to, be more obedient and just flow, in God's will and not just flow how I want to flow, because we'll sometimes, miss things or miss the mark of what it is God has us to do because we're simply, just moving on our own will, on our own emotions, man. And, like I say, every week, man, it's my goal just to try to be transparent, just to try to give you a message that will, encourage you to keep on pushing and pressing, man. Because when I was in that place of, going into God, man, I really didn't have the real transparency or the realness of someone being able to tell me, man, this is how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be all it is or that it's dressed up to be. Yeah, you're gonna obtain a blessing and pushing and pressing, man, but it's a process, and what a lot of people don't share with those, those people who are new coming into Christ is that, man, the process is not pretty, man. The process is not easy, man. The process in no way is, all glamorized and it doesn't look nothing like it's going to look, when you reach that mark of obtaining that blessing, man, if you keep on going. But, man, I remember when I had got evicted out of my apartment, man, like about a year and a half or so ago, man. And I remember not having, or I ain't gonna say not having, I didn't want people to see, man, how broke I was, how down on my luck that I was. So, man, I moved all my things out of that last apartment that I stayed in, man, by myself. And I loaded it on a U-Haul truck, man. And I went and I drove and I parked in front of a shop that I had on Needleland Avenue that I had obtained, again, I was moving on my own will, because I'm feeling like, okay, well, God allowed me to get another shop, man, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep pressing. So, man, I parked in front of that shop, man, with the U-Haul truck, and I'm literally by myself, man. And it was probably like about 1 o'clock in the morning. And, man, I just sat there because it just felt like, man, I was just like literally, like, it really hit me like, man, I was at the bottom of the bottom, man. I didn't even have the money to, do what I needed to do to even put my things in storage, man. So I parked that truck at the front of that shop, man, and I unloaded all my things out of that truck, and I had a nice size, like a 5x7, back room in the shop that I had just obtained, man. So I moved all my things, man. When I say everything, I moved everything out of that truck and I put it in the back of my shop, man. From dryers, washer dryers, man, to furniture, couches, man, everything, even my clothes, man. I had it standing up on hangers in the bathroom, man. But a lot of times we just don't understand, or we don't get it because we're going through it, man. But when I tell you that, man, I kept on trusting and I kept on just believing in God because I had come too far in changing my walk just to go back to doing what Jephone wanted to do. Man, I moved in with my parents, and man, that was a big thing for me, man, because I'm like, I'm 35 years old. How can I move back in with my parents? How can, God, you literally stripped me of everything. I literally didn't even have a car at that point. My mom, helping me, dropping me to the shop and things like that. But, man, it was at that time that, man, I just really had to depend on God like none other. I didn't have a choice but to just keep pressing and keep pushing and just trusting that God was going to do that thing, that he said for me. And, man, I sit here today because, man, even in going through the process of, staying with my parents for like a year or so, even going through the process of you having to start all over, getting just a little hoopty cash coming, God, he's beginning to restore things in my life. And he's restoring them in his own, in his own pace, man. I've been able to move into, my own place again, man. Just back in my own comfort zone, man. But it wasn't by will of Javon. It was by will of God, man. So I was able to go, about a year ago, about 8 months ago, man, to go get a brand new, a brand new car, man, that only God allowed me to get, because Lord knows my credit wasn't where it's supposed to be. I didn't have the money to put a down payment down. Man, it was nothing but God that started to, restore the things that I've lost. So, man, I just encourage you, man, just to keep on trusting in God to do the things that you are expecting him to do. Man, don't get weary in well doing. Don't get weary and feeling like, man, I'm doing all I can do, but God, you're just not moving. Man, he doesn't move how we want him to move. He doesn't move when, just because he sees the tears, just because he sees the hurt. Man, it's a story behind, when I use the hashtag gracefully broken, man, God broke me down and I was hidden. Man, God saw fit enough to hide me and protect me from the world. That way I didn't have to be afflicted amongst people, in front of people, man. So you just keep on pushing. You keep on pressing, man. And just trust me when I know it's going to get hard. You're going to be in a place of isolation, man. You're going to be by yourself. You're going to feel like, man, I don't have nobody. But it's just growing and it's building your intimacy with God, man. I love the relationship that I have with him because, man, it's like none other. Man, I can't really explain it, but man, when you get to that place where you're able to hug on God and love on God, and he just rocks you in his arms, man, it's a peace that surpasses, man, all understanding. Man, just doing what Javon wanted to do, and I was still empty inside, but not even, right now I don't have everything that I desire, but man, I have a peace like that other man, because I know that I'm safe in his arms. So, y'all just stay encouraged and you just do what it is that you're supposed to do by way of God, man. And he's going to make everything else, A-okay. He's going to give you the things that you desire. He's going to give you the things that you need. You just keep on trusting, man, and you keep on believing in him and just let God be God all by himself, man. You guys have an amazing, amazing week, man. And I just encourage you, just to get in your word, man, just to get in that little space, man, a little closet, just somewhere, put the kids to sleep, man, just begin just to, let God love on you, just get that intimacy with him, because when you can allow yourself to be intimate with God, man, there's nothing that a man can do, a woman can do, a friend can do, that's nothing that they can do that's going to equal up to the love that, man, God just hovers over your life, man. It's just like a fresh wind. He just blows it on you, and it's nobody around, and you're just like, man, or I'm just like, man, I'm just in awe of how, how much peace I have just being in him. So, man, like I said, you guys just stay tuned. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, whatever the day may be, man. I just want you guys just to be transparent with somebody and let them know that where you are or how you've obtained the things that you have obtained, it was a cost to pay. You had to go through the process. Man, don't just have people feeling like, you just get in God and it's going to be all right. No, it's not. It's going to be a push. It's going to be a press. It's going to be hard, but you're built for it. You can do it, man. Just keep on trusting and believing him.